the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the can and it's dry. Riding this special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. Shenanigans and Birkin, she cannot decide. The ladies Mercedes, here goes the surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, her pride. Back while I'm gripping her side. Big and mad back, this ain't regular size. You really floppy like Pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her the skies. Upgrade at my wrist, up, I guess, in that sky. She sing I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her highs. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't fox. We call them Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of pop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
Okay, money. I put it in front of the Billy, in front of the driver. I stepped up. I'm in a coupe myself.
The seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right around that number today. A good crowd on hand and seemingly ready to go in the Motor City. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Detroit Lions. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Williams. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down. They go here with a former Lion. It's DeAndre Swift. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
But that's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working. But how about his vision to see where the play was going? Crashed down inside and tackled him for a loss.
He'll drop this one off to Swift.
Complete to DeAndre Swift. It's a gain of a yard.
Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11.
What is it up? Yes.
They'll run the draw here with Swift. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
First down. A gain of 12. First down, Chicago.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. To the air, Williams. Now he's going to step up and run. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. DJ Reader. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. To throw, Williams. He's got the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. The first drive here and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
That's to Moore, and he's got it. Touchdown Bears. A great play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bears will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Santos with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And how about that return? As he's all the way inside the 20-yard line.
That's the type of return that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the defense now. They've got to go out on the field almost like it's a sudden change, almost like it's a turnover. They've got to go out there and try and stop them. But, boy, what a tough spot they're in.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
180. What's that?
Head off to Gibbs, headed right here. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Black 20.
A shotgun snap for Goff. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2.
Wait, 20.
Gibbs swing ahead. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop it right where it all started. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football. As they've got it, looking at a 4th down and 2.
What? By 20. You can score on these guys. Turbos up.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Early on, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down.
First down, Bears.
On play action, here's Williams. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Finding space at the 40. And all the way out to the 46. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Williams. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
At the 43-yard line.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. There's a short one caught by Loveland. A gain of 5. And that'll bring up 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's only able to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 20-yard line.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Second and 8 coming from the 19. Here's Williams. Open man down the field. That's Burden. And the Bears are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Here's Swift. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. DeAndre Swift, his 1st rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bears go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And it's now 14-0.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around. Now Goff. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
They'll take over at 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
To throw, it's Williams. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
3rd and 6.
Working out of the gun, Williams. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown, Bears! Colston Loveland with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Bears will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Santos with the extra point. And that makes the score 21-0.
Lions nothing. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
Off the name, first of all, you ain't rap long enough. With me, you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is, they got you thinking that you Superman. I got the kryptonite from the mic. That's characters, not even good actors. What's going to be the outcome? Let's add up all the facts.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with a 3-score deficit staring him in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. This is caught by Williams. Now he's loose at the 40. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, 77 yards. And the Lions get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
The kicker on for
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. It's up, it's good, and they'll cut the lead at 21-7.
Makes the score Bears 21, Lions 7. Jack Fox to kick off for Lions.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Looking to throw is Williams. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Good yardage there on first down because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
To the left side, he's got his tight end Loveland. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll look to throw again. That's taken in by Duvernay. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And now we'll get a late timeout. as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. Santos' kick is up and through, and that will do it for this first half.
Lions 7.
Step up in the place, take a watch that correct. All in check, I got that egg knock. That make you feel all in check. And you know we
Cairo Santos kicking off for Chicago.
It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game. But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
We go tonight. 120. Attack.
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 43. Another modest gain there on that one. And I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They'll have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on third and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Out of the gun, Goff. He'll go right back to St. Brown. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
They give a lot of credit to that defense in front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
And this is incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9.
5, 20.
From the gun, here's Goff. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 14.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Black 20.
Here's Goff. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Joe Tryon showcasing the pass rush.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Bears are going to have it here as they'll start at their own center. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
There's a short throw. It's caught by Komet. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out. Give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up 1st downs.
That's caught. The tight end Loveland with it. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6.
At the 20-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 20, here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, Williams. Over the middle is going to find Burden. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 16 yards is the pickup there and a 1st down for Chicago. The passing game continues to be their friend, even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles. They're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
They'll run. Manungai. And space tough to come by there. So you get maybe a yard to the 37.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
At the 37-yard line.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 9. Williams will get this out wide to Adunze. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
2 yards.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson. Here comes the Bears punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And you have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and then you try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
1st and 10.
Goff now looking to throw. Finds Gibbs on a check down. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 7.
You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Goff now to throw. Open man right side is St. Brown. And St. Brown going to have the Lions first down as the tackle is made right at the 25-yard line.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 3.
Point out.
Throwing again is gone. Open man is Raymond. He's got it. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays.
And in for the Lions touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead down to 10, 24-14.
Lions 14. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And this will be a Bears 1st down as he'll get this up to about the 42. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, but their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
Points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Hey, good game, brother. I'll get a playbook, man.
So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire 2nd half, but their 1st half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the 1st half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the 2nd half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion and enough defense to carry them home.
So for Chicago, it's an early road victory.